This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers.
Okay, right when niggas left it.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Right when guys left, you joined this Oh. Gotta play this. Ass hat. Aggressive.
Mike Tirico, my partner.
Alright, let's tune in, man.
Alright. Getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line. On the game's opening play. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Great, set. Go Silver, ready? Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Down the left sideline.
That's on me.
What about that? Out of bounds.
That's on me. It's the same fucking route from last time. That's on me.
Big time play for Philly. 55 yards on the game. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts.
He held on to that. That's cool.
After a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A run now on 2nd.
All right. You had me get picked up last second.
He's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
That's cool.
First touchdown of the new campaign. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. At their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully...
Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted.
I did not mean to press that. Oh my God.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. gun. Here's a run up the gut. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
No, touch that. Larry, hey, 70, hey. No, touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. Whoa. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 40.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Okay.
And he will not be able to get away. Good work. Getting in there to force him out of bounds. It's a loss of a couple.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways. And they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Will Green. 6, Mega.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Of course I did that.
So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
That's a very nice return. He's given the offense a short field. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. Good running inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Great. Crowd left, Yanni. And anyone hit?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Okay.
He's in! Take Bixby. Touchdown, Eagle. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Williams now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to go deep. Looking for a read.
Get hit.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 3.
Crowd left Yeti. On everyone, huh? Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Yo,
Handoff here, up the middle, and that'll give him the 1st down.
Arm for you. Forward.
Pickup of 3.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Right.
Eagles are going to be set up 1st and
Are all these shits just perfectly blocked?
but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
First down and goal to go.
Great.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Loss of 2. Brings
So
up 2nd
we are
and
through
4.
1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, touch. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Yo, touch.
Bigsby. And he won't quite get in. It's down to the 1, setting up and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Hey, on everyone, huh? Crowd left Yeti. 63. Yo, touch.
3rd and goal for Hurts. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
They're on the 29-yard line.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very...
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
It's first down, and they'll run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Kenny Clark. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Trimmer.
Now it's Hurts. And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 26-yard line.
Set, ready. 50, green. Set.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. He'll look to throw. Another catch there for Johnston. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Forced to his right. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he'll get about 5. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Bigsby. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
63.
Hurts to throw. He'll get that to Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagle. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. The extra point, it is blocked. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And and the drive will begin there.
Ready. Check, huh?
He'll drop to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 47-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 13-yard
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Williams on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Set. Hut.
Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Packers.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
Come on, set. Ready.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Set.
They'll look to throw again. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the rookie. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth, each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tucker Craft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down.
Ready? Ready, ready. Set.
To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage sack, but he's still well short of the first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you burn.
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Good. Set. No touch.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Good. Set. Hey, Silk. On everyone. No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. This one caught by Parker. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
No touch.
Now a run on first down. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. From the 38 now, here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man is Parker. He's got him. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Good. Set. No touch.
Pulling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will score again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Whoa. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at the around 22-yard line.
Check White. Ready. Check.
Trying to start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway. He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
He's got room at the 30, and he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play. of this third quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Down.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
That's another Packers first down. First and goal.
Ready?
Here's Pierce to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He'll get a couple, mark them down at the 3. Third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Ready.
They'll run. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they've come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll work his way up past the 10 to the 15. That's good enough to give him some breathing room and give him a first down.
That's a 15-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Philadelphia.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up from the 42-yard line. Here's second and 6. From the gun, here's Bigsby. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, Shaq, go!
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the